So today I'm going to get into these two hives here and just check them to make sure that they have some feed up on top, just emergency feed. Got my smoker kind of going here. Alright. This is all the sugar I have. Alright, let me get suited up here, and we'll get over to the hives. I don't see any activity here, but it has been cold. It has indeed been cold. I think it got down to 20 last night. Oh, I sees them. Okay, ladies, coming in. Actually, let me see. I'll put my veil on because I'm going to lift these up. They're probably not going to get too excited, but oh, I can see one already trying to get out. I just want to feel the weight of these. Feel the weight of these ladies, see what they got going on in there. Wow, they're heavy. Yeah, this is heavy. Alright, so these ladies are heavy, but let's see what we got. Let's see how they're doing here. Well, that's what I was trying to avoid. The big crackle. Wow, looky there. So they're covering probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like six frames, let's say. And they have honey. They have honey. I can see it. Yeah, this is all good. They have a little bit of pollen patty left right there. Alright, I will give them a little bit of sugar anyway. Just in case they're all on top and they're hanging out and they want a little snack. Or, I mean, just for an emergency. Hopefully they don't, shouldn't be an issue. They look very healthy. Some young ones. Some are a tad bit portly. Oh my gosh, there's a drone in here. Can't believe this guy made it. Look at this. There's a drone right here. I've never seen that. I mean, I'm sure it happens, but I've never seen a drone in the middle of winter. Look at this guy. Dude, you are one lucky dude. He doesn't have any mites on him. That I can see. Huh. And I see no others. One drone. I see some older bees and some younger bees, some furry ones. Alright, I don't want to keep these ladies open too long. It is a high of 40, but it's in the high 30s right now. So I'm going to put this kind of in the center, a little bit to the edge, I think. Somewhere around there. That's all I'm really going to do here. I mean, it'll absorb some of the moisture. It will turn into like a brick. Look at this guy right here. Look at this. Look at this drone. Can't believe it made it. Didn't kick the drone out. Alright, well, he made it this far. There you go. That's all I'm going to do on this one. Let me wrap this thing back up. Alright, so there's the top cover. It's got a little breeze coming in here too. And here's my moisture board. Put that on there. And there we go. The wind's starting to pick up a little bit here. Let me get this other one going. So let me get into this hive here. We'll see what we have going on here. don't know why I put the aluminum side down on this. I usually put it up. And now I'm looking at it thinking I think it froze to the top because of it. I've never had that happen, but I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Yeah. Alright, let me see if I can just get the whole thing off together. Oops. Oh. These ladies may not have been able to make it in last time. Let's see. Last video I made of these things were, this hive was jam-packed and hopping. I'm hoping that these are the ladies that got lost or got cold. I don't know what happened here, but let's check it out. Oh no. This is not good. Let me feel the weight of this. Oh, it's heavy. Oh, boy. Well, last year was a tough year for me anyway. Lost quite a few hives. Boy, they had the critical mass. I know they had enough bees. There's bees everywhere on this. There's honey everywhere. I can see it. And looks like they ate. I mean, it looks like they might have started over here, started moving. Yeah, I don't hear anything. Well, this is not good. I'm going to open this up. I normally wouldn't do this time of year, but I want to see if there's anything in here. It doesn't seem like it, but I also want to see if I can tell real quickly what the situation was. They got the mite treatments. They had plenty of food here. I mean, there was no food around where they were here. I mean, there's food on this side. Food on the edges here. Look, they left the brood. Or they still had brood. This was the orientation. Look at that, I see the queen. The queen. I see the queen. Dead on the top of the bottom box frame. Son of a gun. This is looking like they starved out. The way they're like this, it's normally a sign of being starved out. Maybe there was a, I mean, what the heck? Cold snap and they were too far away from the food? In the last video I made when I, actually I don't think I made a video on it, but when I winterized these guys, whew, I mean, this thing was cranking. There was bees everywhere. And they have food everywhere. I mean, this... Oh, man. Oh, this is heavy. See, this is pollen, honey, or bee bread and honey. All honey here and bee bread. But I certainly don't see the population that I did. Looks like some of them kind of took off. So there's the queen. Yeah, it ain't happening. She's a red queen. I don't know if you can see the paint, but This was a very strong hive. I mean, yeah. All right, Your Majesty, I'm gonna take you home, but stay there for now. Well, that's unfortunate. That's a bummer. Yeah, this frame's got honey in it. Yeah, I just don't see the critical mass in this one. And this thing was just jam-packed full. They had the mite treatments. They were good after that. Everything was fine. Solid honey, solid honey, solid honey. This one, these three, there's 3 solid honeys. I'm looking in the bottom. I don't see, there's some bees on the bottom, way on the bottom. This one's empty. This one's empty for the most part. They got some on the edges. I mean, it's not even, there's no moisture in here. There's no moisture in here. Oh, and there's honey everywhere. Oh my goodness. All right. Oh, that's sad. All right. Well, so in the spring, I'm hoping that this other hive next to it, which is cranking, which it was earlier, same as this one, it is today. There's honey in it. There's a ton of honey. Ton of honey in both. I don't think the critical mass isn't here on this. I think a lot of them took off for some reason. I don't know. That's what it looks like. I mean, I'm not going to take the whole thing apart, but I can see down the bottom there is some, but not jammed in the bottom. Hold on, let me see. I can show you guys. I mean, there's not a bunch jammed in between. Oops. You know, sometimes you'll see in the center they're all dead. If it's a deadout from starvation or something, you'd see them all, you know, with their heads in the cells, and there's bees everywhere. Very tiny little clusters of bees up on the top frames. I mean, there is some that drop down that are dead, but not what you'd expect. I'll take a closer look at it in the spring. Yeah. I'll take a closer look at it in the spring. I'll see it from there. Let me put this back here somewhere where it's not going to get too crazy. Alright. Alright, so let's wrap it up. Yeah, like I said, I think maybe I didn't say. Anyway, I will address this more in the spring. I'm taking the queen with me. I'm going to put this back together. That's too bad. This was the queen was older, but I mean they were doing really, really good. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna brush these bees off over here. Yeah. I'll bet the queen was in one of these clusters and she dropped it, fell off onto that bar. I mean, there was brood. I mean, what the heck? Well, there's nothing we can do for it now. This ship has sailed. I got the shim to put on here. Not that it's gonna matter, but I'm just gonna put it back the way it was. The shim. Brush. Inner cover. You know, as soon as I opened it up, I knew something was up. Oh, look at all these little black fly things just in the top. Well, I'm hoping that the other one does well. I'll just do a split with them. Probably just a walk away split, and we'll get this one going back again. I'll have to take it home and bring it back in a couple of weeks or something. Ah, okay. It is what it is. Alright, so we're just wrapping it up here. Unfortunately, the hive to the right is now a deadout, and the one on the left is doing awesome. So that's the situation here. I came over to get him some emergency food. I would have thought that either one of them had needed any emergency food, but I did put on some emergency food on the left, some sugar, and on the right is a deadout. So that pretty much wraps that part up. It's unfortunate. I don't know. I mean, they were doing really good. That hive on the right, actually both of them were doing good. The hive on the right was fine. Actually, it was bigger than the one on the left. But for some reason, they didn't make it. So we'll take a look at them in the spring. The one on the left is very big right now. It has been. Like I said, again, they both have been, but hopefully the one on the left continues to survive and make it through and flourish. There's a lot of bees in there. And then come spring, I'm just gonna split them, and we should be good. We'll back up the 2 hives over here and get these apple trees pollinated. So that's pretty much it for that. Oh, you know what? I got my queen here. Let's put her. Not that she's gonna. Oh boy, I really bent this queen cage up. Not that she's gonna be able to get out at this particular juncture. I'll just put her right there for now. Put her in my little queen area there. Alright. We'll wrap it up. Until next time.